What if I told you overthinking does not solve problems? Rather, it creates them. Today I'll teach you 5 powerful Stoic strategies to silence the noise in your mind and reclaim your peace. The ancient Stoics Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, Epictetus faced war, betrayal, exile, and even death. But they never let their minds become their enemy. They practiced techniques that allowed them to overcome fear, worry, and doubt. Before we dive in, if you're serious about mastering your mind and living with Stoic clarity, subscribe to Stoic Bond Mastery and turn on notifications so you never miss a lesson in ancient wisdom. Now, let's get into the 5 Stoic strategies that will free your mind from overthinking. Number 1. Practice mindfulness and stay present. Overthinking is often a war between the past and the future. We regret old mistakes, replay conversations, and dwell on what could have been. Or we anxiously anticipate the future, fearing worst-case scenarios that may never happen. The mind jumps between these two worlds, rarely settling in the only place that truly exists, the present. The Stoics understood this struggle. Epictetus said, "Man is not worried by real problems so much as by his imagined anxieties about real problems." Most of what we overthink never actually happens. It's not reality, it's fear, assumptions, and exaggerated worries. The key to breaking this cycle is mindfulness. Marcus Aurelius, the great Stoic emperor, wrote in Meditations, "Confine yourself to the present." This isn't just philosophy. It's a survival tool. When we train our minds to stay in the present, we free ourselves from unnecessary suffering. The past is unchangeable. The future is unpredictable. The only moment we have control over is now. Number 2. Set a worry time. Overthinking feels overwhelming because we give it unlimited access to our minds. It seeps into every moment while working, eating, relaxing, or even trying to sleep. But what if you gave your worries a designated time instead of allowing them to dominate your entire day? The Stoic philosopher Seneca warns us, "Life is very short and anxious for those who forget the past, neglect the present, and fear the future." When we overthink, we are not living. We are stuck in a loop, consumed by regrets and fears while life passes us by. The Stoics believed in disciplining the mind, and that includes setting boundaries for worry. Instead of letting anxious thoughts run wild all day, set a specific time, 10 to 15 minutes, where you allow yourself to focus on your worries. Number 3. Challenge your thoughts. Not every thought deserves your attention. Overthinking thrives on assumptions, exaggerations, and worst-case scenarios that rarely reflect reality. Instead of accepting every thought as truth, the Stoics teach us to question them. Marcus Aurelius reminds us, "If you are troubled by something external, it is not the thing itself that disturbs you, but your judgment about it." This means that events or situations don't cause distress. It's our perception of them that does. When we change how we think about something, we change how we feel about it. The next time you catch yourself overthinking, pause and ask yourself, is this thought based on facts or just my fears? Overthinking often builds on what-ifs and worst-case scenarios that haven't happened. Is there actual evidence to support your worry, or is your mind just imagining problems? If there's no real proof, let it go. Also ask yourself, does this thought help me or does it hurt me? The Stoics focused on thoughts that were useful and productive. If a thought leads to action and solutions, keep it. But if it only drains your energy, makes you anxious, or keeps you stuck, discard it. Also ask, will this still matter a year from now? Many worries feel urgent in the moment, but most of them become insignificant over time. A mistake, an awkward conversation, or a bad decision might seem huge now, but will you even remember it next year? If not, it's not worth wasting your peace over. By questioning your thoughts, you strip them of their control over you. You turn fear into reason, assumptions into facts, and overthinking into clarity. Number 4. Take action and distract yourself. Overthinking leads to paralysis. You get caught in an endless cycle of, should I do this? Or should I do that? Hours pass but no decision is made. Days pass but no action is taken. Meanwhile, the mind continues to spin in circles, exhausted yet unable to stop. The Stoics knew this was dangerous. Their philosophy was not about endless contemplation. It was about action. Seneca warned us, "It is not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste much of it." Every second spent overthinking instead of acting is a second wasted. Life is not short, but we make it short by spending too much time trapped in our own heads. The mind can only focus on one thing at a time. If you fill your time with meaningful actions, you leave no space for overthinking. Instead of sitting in self-doubt, take control and do something. Go for a run or exercise, read a book, start a new project, or call a friend. The more time you spend trapped in your thoughts, the less time you spend living. Every great achievement, Every meaningful experience starts with action. Number 5. Practice self-compassion and let go of perfectionism. Most overthinking stems from fear. Fear of failure, fear of judgment, fear of making the wrong choice. We get caught in the endless cycle of analysis because we desperately want to avoid mistakes. We believe that if we think long enough, we'll find the perfect answer, the perfect path, the perfect decision. But the truth is, perfection is an illusion. It does not exist. The Stoics understood this well. They did not seek flawless action. They sought right action. And the only way to take right action is to act, learn, and improve. Marcus Aurelius reminds us, waste no more time arguing what a good man should be. Be one. This is the core of Stoic wisdom. Stop obsessing over what the right choice should be and make a choice. Stop overanalyzing what the best version of yourself should look like, and start being that person. When you chase perfection, you remain stuck. But when you accept imperfection, you move forward. The Stoics believed that life is about progress, not perfection. Take action even if it's imperfect. A decision made and acted upon is always better than endless hesitation. See mistakes as lessons, not failures. Every mistake is a teacher. Seneca said, "Difficulties strengthen the mind as labor does the body." Let go of unrealistic expectations. No one has all the answers. Even the wisest philosophers made mistakes. That's part of being human. Imagine standing at a crossroads. You analyze every path, trying to predict what will happen. Hours pass. Days pass. You are still standing there. But life does not wait. Now imagine choosing a path. Maybe it's not perfect. Maybe there are obstacles. But at least you are moving. And when you move, you gain experience. You learn. You adapt. That is real progress. Make the best decision you can with the knowledge you have. Then move forward. If you were wrong, adjust your course. But never let perfectionism keep you stuck. Because doing nothing is the only true failure. Now, imagine your life free from overthinking. A life where you no longer drown in self-doubt, where your mind is clear, calm, and focused. That life is possible. But only if you apply these principles. Stay present, set a worry time, challenge your thoughts, take action, and let go of perfection. These are not just techniques, they are a way of life. The Stoics mastered their minds, and now you can too. If you found this video helpful, subscribe to Stoic Bond Mastery for more life-changing Stoic wisdom. Like this video, share it with someone who needs it, and remember, you have power over your mind. Use it wisely.